Close your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to be pulling some cards from my French oracles. Now these decks are Cartomancy decks. I'm also going to be using the Mildred Payne and the Radiant Wise Tarot. So I have been MIA because I have been working on my seasoning business. I have landed in a shop that I have been trying to get into for several years now. When I started the business, when my son was born, I approached this company. They said, hell no. I decided to try it again, just reach out to them, and they said, hell yeah. And they ordered everything from my seasoning range. Every single seasoning that I provide, they have ordered cases of them. So I am chuffed, especially with it coming up for Christmas. Lots of their customers are going to enjoy using my seasonings in their food. I'm so excited about it. This is like a specialty store, high-end specialty store. So that is why I am excited. I'm doing that dance. So that's why I've been MIA. I have been working on completing the orders, right? So they're handmade by me. I put my heart into mixing the seasoning so that all that love goes into it and all my customers can enjoy it. I also want to thank those of you who have been ordering readings on my Etsy. I truly appreciate you all, and I know that the messages that you've received, you will follow through with it and experience the blessings that's available to you. Also, those of you who are doing the mentorship, I'm really proud of you all. You have been listening to the guidance and now you are seeing the results. I'm so proud because you've put the effort in. You've dedicated yourself to change. You've committed to improving your life, and I'm so happy for you. Really happy. Please continue on that path, and I'm sending you off so that you can go and just kind of settle into this new energy. And if you do need to come back, I'm available, but I want you to go out there and really feel comfortable in this new way of being. All right, so I received a message from Kayla, and she has been experiencing a lot of drama from her friends and family. This is not uncommon for this time period. It may seem like everyone is losing their mind. I'm talking about family members, friends, work colleagues who normally seem like they have their shit together may somehow be behaving out of character. I mean, we're talking about reverse world, a flip in personality. This is actually their true selves. Not all. Some of them are actually possessed by entities, demons. So they're open and negative entities come in and they create mischief. While others are really like this. This is their true selves. We are living in a period where all will be revealed. Kayla, I understand your pain. What you need to do is to detach yourself emotionally from these people. I know it's going to be hard, but the more you invest in them emotionally, the more hurt you will be. You're going to have to limit interaction with these people. Shift the focus on the self. Empower yourself. Know that these individuals are disempowered. So they try to take it out on you so that they can feel empowered. But if you pull back your energy and put the focus on yourself and become empowered, they'll have to face themselves. The reason why I say this is because I've experienced this recently. For me, though, it's family. I did some introspection work, and what I've come to realize is most of my traumatic experiences has been with blood relatives. Physically, emotionally, and mentally. Not spiritually, because Source is with me. The universe is always with me, so that's not an issue. But they have caused the greatest trauma. And for someone with moon in Cancer in astrology, family is important. That's your lifeline. That's your safe space. And to be betrayed by individuals in your safe space, it really fractures you. You feel like an orphan. You feel like you have no place to turn. Who can you speak to if you're experiencing something a bit challenging just to get something off your chest? This is a lesson that allows us to learn how to be emotionally and mentally self-sufficient, being able to handle challenges on your own. And more importantly, assessing those in your life who has your greatest good. You will see these people clearly at this time. What has been interesting for me, Kayla, is after this most recent betrayal, I saw those who were rooting for me clearly. What Spirit showed me was, you know that saying, blood is thicker than water? Well, Spirit showed me that blood is just blood. It's not above water. Actually, blood has water in it. It's seeing these people as souls having the human experience. They are no different to anyone else. Because if you allow them to be above everyone else in your heart emotionally, when they do stab you in the back, it will hurt 10 times greater. So it's learning how to not put certain people on pedestals. It's to learn how to trust those who are not blood, but seeing who has your best interest at heart and really exchanging, sharing your energy with them. I have met so many people who have fallen out with family, who have experienced betrayal, and they just carve out the pus, the toxic individual from their life and focus on those who are healthy. Because those who are toxic, they don't know who they are. They're not happy with their lives. They're seeking satisfaction, validation without looking inwards. So you're in a much better position. But the first step is to emotionally step away from them. See them for who they are. See their actions for what they are. And you have to pull back your energy for self-preservation. You have to protect yourself, because dis-ease can turn to disease. And these people won't give two hoots. Leave it to God. As a matter of fact, one of the most powerful things that you can do is connect with the universe source and ask for justice, and it will be given. Ask for justice for the pain, the negativity, the hurt, the betrayal that has been bestowed on you, and it will be granted. Many of us who are experiencing these shocking and mind-blowing shifts in family dynamic, in friendship dynamic, in work colleague dynamic, we have a big purpose. We have a mission, and what it is meant to teach you is non-attachment. I really feel that whatever humanity is going to be facing in the coming years is big. And those of us who have an important role in fighting for humanity, in the survival of humanity, we have to go through these experiences and these tests so that we don't get held back when it's time to step up and to play our role in this battle. We can't be looking back and go, oh, I can't leave my family behind, or I can't leave my friend behind. You're going to have to drop all of that and look at the bigger picture, the greater good. This is the big lesson here. And I saw that. Another thing that you can do, especially if you are receiving negativity, hexes, spells, all of that thrown at you, is to ask your spiritual team, the universe source, justice, it's the universal law, cosmic law, your spirit guides, ancestors, to transmute that energy into healing light and release it out into the collective. That's what we need to do in order to help to bring about this change. A lot of souls who do not know themselves, who do not want to know the creator source. So they're actually happy with being in a 2 to 3 dimensional mind, happy to engage with shadow entities, demons. They love to throw these shades. They love to throw negativity, negative words, have negative thoughts, hexes, all of that. When you ask the spiritual team to transmute that into healing light and release that into the collective, we are going to be seeing a remarkable change. Maybe that change that you've been hearing about in the spiritual community, about how people are just going to remarkably awaken to the reality and start making an effort to stand up for themselves and to step into their sovereignty, to work on healing themselves. Because these dark souls who do not know themselves will continuously be throwing these negative energies towards those they want to emulate, those they fear, and it will just continuously change into light and heal the collective. So they're doing a lot of the work, because their love of throwing negativity, it will be so great. It's just transmuting into light, and eventually it will heal them, because they will have to face themselves. You will be surprised at how many people are in this energy, and there is truth about the 144,000 souls who do walk with God, and you can see it every day. When you step outside, you can see it. Listen to how people communicate to you or to others. You can see their aura, their actions, and you will know who are among the 144,000. I'll give you a clue. Shade is always thrown at them. They never throw shade unless in defense. So someone has to throw it at them and they have to defend themselves. They do not get jealous and try to sabotage someone's good fortune. They may, feel a little, like, oh, I wish that was me. But then they will transmute that into motivation. They don't take negative actions for no reason. It is purely for defense when they're being attacked. So that's a clue, and it's a key one at that. All right, I'll treat you with a second one. They usually live by the principles. Now, most spiritual faiths, their principles. Principles is order, right? If you think about the blueprint of life, it is structured. There is order. Okay, so we have to understand that there is no free-for-all and everything is just falling into place and it's only just about unconditional love. There are structures in place. There is order, right? And every spiritual faith has this. So you have to look at the patterns. Chosen ones do practice these principles of being a virtuous human being. They don't always get everything right, but they do practice most of the principles, and they tend to not divert away from it. That's the second clue. They're not going to be as perfect as Jesus and Buddha and all that, but they're close. They don't do anything where it destroys. So that's another clue. Right, this is going on for long, but there's going to be many more people experiencing falling outs with family, friends, colleagues, all of that, right? And again, it's for you to really put the focus on the self, for you to respect yourself, for you to step into your power, your sovereignty, and to pull back your energy from these people who are feeding on it. They're vampires, okay? They're refusing to look at themselves. They're refusing to walk on their path. So you need to concentrate on yours and kind of give them the boot, a huge kick off your lane. Get the hell out of my lane and go stay in yours, right? That's what you need to do. But there are consequences for it. And remember to ask for justice. It always works. It never fails. That's a right that we have. Okay, let's get on with this reading. Let's do one tarot card for each option. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. This could be defending your truth, but also trying to quiet the truth. So lashing out to keep things quiet. This is aggressive energy, defensive energy. So it could be truth one way or the other. This is either you standing up for the truth, or you or another person trying to conceal it. Interesting. Right. So this is option 1. This is option 2. And this is option 3. So we can pause the video, choose a card. Let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the first card, here's your reading. So you have the Page of Pentacles. This is about taking baby steps. This is about gaining evidence. So building up evidence in order to reach a conclusion. This is taking cautious action. So it's knowing what you're getting yourself into, or getting some information before you physically step into a situation, right? It's also about learning to invest in yourself, or starting to invest in yourself. Nice. Okay, let's get some cards. I have some cards. How much? May I have some guidance for option 1? Okay, we have here sadness. Card number 34, reducing to 7. Ooh. Okay, we have rupture, card number 42, reducing to 6. We have success, card number 23, reducing to 5. And then we have healing, card number 32, reducing to 5. So we have mirrored numbers here, 23, 32. So 5, 5. Trouble on the bottom of the deck. This is interesting. What I'm picking up from this is some form of sadness, disappointment, somehow brings about success. There's change that comes from a very sad situation. It just happens out of the blue. And this success then leads to healing. So this could be where you may be in a sunken place for a while, or really, really disappointed and hurt and in this very withdrawn energy, and some type of success or opportunity lifts your spirit and your vibration just rises, and it allows you to now start investing in whatever this opportunity is, or investing in yourself, and that then leads to healing. This is very nice. This could be a health condition as well, a health condition that may have appeared grim, and then some type of cure or treatment is helping, is working. This could even be like going natural, so a lifestyle change, and you're starting to see the benefits of it. But we have here change twice. So it's saying with 23 and then 32, with you fully investing in this change by lifting your spirits and by making an effort, that's where you're seeing the successful healing. That's what it's saying. The rapture could be a stroke with that lightning. With the trouble, it may be foods that you are eating that's not good for you. But if it's not a health situation, it's an opportunity that helps you to get out of a stuck place. And with the trouble card, card number 15 at that, the devil, it's like you are eliminating what is toxic, what is not good for you. The card number 42, rapture, this could be some type of revelation that is shocking, that really hits you to the core, that causes you to be in a sunken place, and then you somehow gain some inspiration from some type of success, and then now you are starting to come out of this self-loathing energy and tapping into healing and becoming more optimistic about life. We have departure here. It's like moving on. 27 reducing to 9. It's like finally making that decision that, okay, well, I'm going to come out of this energy and move on to something that is much better for me, much healthier. Okay, let's get some more cards. And if you notice with the rapture card, it's barren lands. There's nothing here. So nothing can grow there. So realizing that, you know, the situation that you are in, it's not beneficial to you. We have here direction, shifting course, right? And you're on board emotionally. You're allowing your emotions to guide you. And we have card number 23 again. So we have 5 here 3 times. This is major changes happening, and this is you investing, participating in changing your life, turning everything around. This is lovely. It can also be traveling. Just shifting and changing your environment allows you to see your situation, your life differently. Tooth. So this card always gives me the feeling of removing the problem, the core issue, being removed. So imagine having like a toothache, a very bad toothache. It's posing a problem on you. You know, you can't function because that bloody thing hurts. So you go to the dentist and they remove it. And immediately you're feeling better. But you're also making plans because you don't want this to happen again. You don't want to feel that pain again. So you're going to make sure that it never occurs, that it never happens again. So you're making the necessary changes. You're moving in a new direction. And this is a card number 7, and it represents spirit. So spirit may even be telling you, look, this is the core issue here that needs clearing with the Sage card. This needs to leave your life, or you need to step out of this energy that's weighing you down, because there's so much available to you. I am blessing you here. And with the Page of Pentacles, you are now heeding the guidance. And we have a beautiful card here, the Arrow card. And it also represents direction, moving in a new direction that you feel comfortable with. It is right for you, right? So 64 reducing to 10, that's that new beginning, that fresh start. This is a brand new perspective on life, seeing it as a blessing and not wanting to have any more dark, negative energies around you. Recognizing that you reap what you sow. Beautiful. So let's get a card from my Principles deck. Principles, the Exemplary Human deck. What principles should option 1 follow at this time? Okay, so you have 2, and we have here empowered. Okay, so this is having the courage to make the necessary changes in your life, to move on your path, to not allow yourself to be swayed or controlled by others or your situation. This is not about being weighed down and drowned in your sorrows, in your challenges. This is being able to solve them and to really have the courage to face them. That's how you will feel strong. And we're talking about Emperor energy here. We also have baby steps. Isn't that funny? That's the card for the Page of Pentacles for me. Baby steps. Putting one foot in front of the other. So there is no need to rush. This is taking the baby steps in order to move into change, in order to adjust to change comfortably. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second card, here's your reading. So let's see what you got. The World. Beautiful. Completion. And we have fixed signs here. So what is lovely about this, it's like either your mind is made up or the universe has said, okay, this chapter is done. There's no going back. It is so finished. That's it. Well done. You have evolved. For some of you, happy birthday, right? So this is stepping into a new phase. It's a major birthday for some. So we're talking about 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, an important birthday. So happy birthday. Okay, let's get some cards. It also speaks of making up your mind about travel for some, or moving somewhere like outside of where you currently are. So it could be long distance travel or moving to overseas land. For others, it's about exposure, right? So being seen, being on the world stage. The strongest energy that's coming off this card is whatever you decide, it's final. It's like fixed. Boom, done. Decision made. Or situation closed. It's like that. Okay, may I have some guidance for option 2? Okay, so we have the trouble card number 15, devil energy. We have card number 4, hope. Card number 40, reducing to 4, gift. Card number 37, news. 37 reducing to 10, and we have autumn on the bottom. Everybody got these autumn cards. 10 represents a new beginning, so it's saying that a blessing is coming in for you guys. What seems like a very challenging and difficult situation chapter in your life now brings blessings. We have hope, where this person is planting a tree. So you can look at that as creating new roots or building new roots. So this could be a house move and planting new trees on your land. A clean slate. For someone, this is actually news that you got the house. You may have been worried about your finances, especially your credit, when they're checking into all of that, but it's gone through. Now you can start this new chapter. For others, it's an inheritance. So someone may have passed. You may have had a bit of tension with them and thought that you weren't going to be left anything. Well, you have received some form of inheritance, and that inheritance will help you to be able to make positive changes to your life. I'm also being told here, though, when it comes to any type of windfall, make sure that you look after it, your investments or your inheritance or money coming in. Make sure you nurture it with this watering can, and he's planting the tree. Look after it so that it lasts. The phone and the crystal ball here tells me that you would have suspected that the news was going to be positive, but you didn't really trust your intuition again, because you may have been overthinking, allowing your mind to run away with you. But what you felt and knew within was that everything was going to work out in the end. For others, this is about, especially if it's your birthday, a very challenging time, maybe year, maybe years, now allows you to step in this new chapter a lot wiser, knowing exactly what you would like to do with your life or like in your life. The gifts represents the wisdom. The gifts represents what you can apply for self-improvement or living that very comfortable and joyous life moving forward. It's like applying the gifts to this clean slate, this new beginning. Pleasure. 33, master teacher. The 33, especially when it's next to the 15, it's like just be mindful of going too far, overindulging. Okay, try not to overindulge at this time, because there is room for you to get burnt, especially if you are reckless with what you are getting yourself involved in, how you are pleasuring yourself. Sometimes it's easy to lose yourself in the moment, right? In the experience, and then end up in a lot worse situation than you started out in. There's lessons behind that, especially with the 33 card. Learning to do things in moderation, learning to be mindful, learning to balance your energy, your resources. Let me get another one. Direction. Yeah, it speaks on with 23 reducing to 5. Just making a few minor changes and adjustments with how much time you spend on pleasuring yourself. And I'm not saying that in a kinky way. I'm talking about how much you treat yourself, how much you overindulge. It's saying to do it, to look after yourself, but it's saying to be mindful of how much. And if it should get to that point where you're constantly doing things to feed that side of yourself, you have to do some introspection work and find out, what is it that I'm trying to fill? What void am I trying to fill, right? It's really getting to the core issue here, if that's the case. The sun. So we have clarity, enlightenment, another card, number 15. So we got devil energy, but then the lovers, which represents choice, the choices we make. So really highlighting and seeing, is this a need or a want? How does this benefit me? Is this right for me in this moment, at this time? We have antidote. Yeah. Is it filling a void? Storm. That's the void. And pitchfork. That's, again, devil energy. This is like the trouble that follows when we do too much, when we go overboard, right? Imagine being stuck by this, poked with this. It's going to bloody hurt. So that's what it's saying. It's like really seeing whatever you are getting yourself involved in. Does this benefit me? Will this bite me on the ass after a while, right? Bottom of the deck, poison. So here it's a maturity that's meant to occur, where you are able to have certain pleasures, enjoy certain pleasures, indulge a bit, but don't go overboard, right? Being mindful of when things are going too far, when you are harming yourself and harming others. It's having that awareness. Okay, let's get a card from my Principles deck. Principles, the exemplary human. What principle should option 2 follow? Wow. So what turned around? We have value. What is of value to you? Again, what benefits me? What is for my highest good? That's important. And then we have actions. Wow. Do these actions improve my situation? Do these actions work out in my favor? Are these actions right? It's like being able to weigh, to feel, okay, this actually is good. It's not just a in the moment thing and then I'll worry about the consequences, pitchfork, later. It's in the long term, is this really worth it? So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the third card, here's your reading. So let's see what you got. Judgment. Woo. Okay, so we have here the return, I'm hearing. A redo, second chance. This could be like an awakening, a realization of some kind, an aha moment. I've changed my ways. That's what I'm hearing. Or some kind of divine intervention that kind of shakes you, and then you realize, shit, God really does exist. The spiritual realm is real, even though I thought it was, but I somehow didn't really feel it. But now you've gotten some type of sign, some type of calling that's gotten your attention, and you're like, Ras, holy shit, this is real. They've been watching me all this time. It's very easy to fall into that trap where you believe it, but you don't believe it, if you know what I mean. And when you are actually given signs that, hey, we're around, we're seeing everything, you feel kind of exposed. You're like, shit, I've been doing all of these things, good and bad, and I may have a price to pay, right? It's very easy. There's so many people I meet who fall into this trap. I find it quite funny. It's really funny. This could also be someone who comes back into your life, someone from the past. So I'm not talking about past life. I'm talking about a situation where this person you may have thought is like gone, dead and buried. Someone who you thought would never enter your life again. They've come back changed, or claiming that they've changed. For someone, they've become religious, very religious. And you're wondering, like, what do they want with me? Key, card number 28. That's 10. Getting the answers here, we have detachment, card number 16, reducing to 7. Conflict, card number 31, reducing to 4. Then we have abundance, card number 38, reducing to 11. Bottom of the deck, interesting, we have encounter, card number 41, reducing to 5. Yep, so this could be, I'm hearing the call of the wild. I believe that was a book. But someone comes in who you thought you have disconnected from. There may have been issues, a lot of problems, and they've come back changed, right? Have a new lease on life, or they've entered your life to help, to assist you in some way. So we have the key and the abundance card. This can also be you reaching out to this person. So you know that they're abundant. You know that there's a way that they can help you to come out of a sticky situation. For some, it could be a financial situation, and this person is able to do so, but it's like you have to go cap in hand to them. So this could be where you have to approach someone that you might have done something to, right? There might have been a bit of animosity, but now you have to reattach to them in order to get the assistance. Again, if you have done this person wrong, they may make it a little bit challenging for you. So we're talking about you have to go with your tail between your legs and probably eat humble pie for a while. They're going to really enjoy that. That's what this is saying. If this is you, they're coming to you for help. So you can flip the story around and you may make them sweat a bit. It's really funny. Right. Okay, we have opposition. Wow. Card number 13, reducing to 4, ties in with the conflict card. Not seeing eye to eye. Don't be surprised if this person comes in with a bit of an attitude, expecting that you're going to help, expecting the situation to kind of fall back to how it used to be. We do have 4 here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah. The conflict card. That represents the Emperor. So you have evolved. And again, you can switch this to the other person. There is change that occurred with an individual where they are more empowered. So this opposition nonsense is not going to work. As a matter of fact, we have 13, which reduces to 4. So this is interesting. One person is coming in as an empowered emperor, and the other person is coming in as an emperor who manipulates. Yeah, we have direction here. Moving in a different direction. It's almost like Clash of the Titans. How interesting. Keep hearing, here we go again. Purification. This is giving why this person has come back. It's for clearing karma. It's for closure. It's for closure. And for some people, it's like, I wonder whatever happened to them. You have to be empowered. Do not fall back into old patterns. Yep, look at that. Card number 4. power. Yeah, you got 4 here 3 times. If this person comes in and bring in drama and all that nonsense from the past, this is for you now to shut things down. You got 3 Emperor energy here. So Spirit is behind you on this, right? Judgment as well. So you have to close this chapter by standing in your power and setting boundaries. We're talking about firm boundaries here. We're talking about hell no energy here, right? So it's not allowing yourself to be imprisoned, creating another web that only you will get trapped in. This is where no means no, or here are my boundaries, here are my guidelines, and you need to follow them. If you can't, see you later. That's what this is about. This could be anyone, it could even be family. It's not about lowering your frequency by engaging in conflict, right? Fighting with them. It's about, if it's not in alignment with where you are now, you can just nicely get the hell out of my energy. F off. Shovel. What are they trying to find out? Okay, we have mirror. This is telling me, like, are you like me? Are you in a similar situation to me? And we have the skull. Skeletons. Digging skeletons up, right? Old situations up and seeing how you feel about it. Are you still in that same place? Because I am. Yeah, this is all about clearing karma here. So a situation or a person who may have caused major trauma will revisit, step into your energy, and it's for you in this new energy, empowered self, to set these boundaries and to shut it down if they step out of line, okay? Because they have not done the work. They're still in that sunken place, trying to see if they can drag you down. We have tree. Your ancestors are around, but this is about foundation. So almost like trying to get to you. Okay, we have, look at that, stump. So we also have a disconnection from the ancestors with this person. So they're not connected to their ancestors at all. Like they're not listening, nothing like that. But more importantly, whatever foundations you've built for yourself, they're wanting to remove that. They're wanting to knock that down. We have acorn, which represents abundance, right? This also creates oak trees, and that's very strong wood, right? So they're trying to see, like, maybe how abundant you are. Is it serious abundance, like abundance where it can be a legacy, or is it something that I can destroy, right? Octopus. So this is sticky fingers energy, having your hands in various pots. This could even be manipulative energy, so wanting to get involved, so win your trust and then start manipulating situations so that this could crumble. Whatever you are creating and building for yourself will crumble, or emotionally you will crumble and go back to that sunken place. We have herbs, so this is about healing, right? This is actually what you have available to you to help you to have the courage to shut down any type of negative energy that is trying to re-enter your life. The octopus is also giving me, when it comes to abundance, do not let this person come near it. So this is moving money around. For someone, you need to move your money around. Different accounts. For someone, put it in your kids' accounts. Move the money around. The kids you can trust. Move the money around. That's what this is saying. This person is going to try to come back in and to win your trust and gain access to your resources. That's for someone. Move the money around. Bell. You'll be given signs anyway. That's what this is saying. You will know. You will be given signs, red flags, and it's heeding it. Take it seriously. Okay. Let's get a card from my Principles deck. the exemplary human deck. Okay. We have here understanding. This is making yourself clear, abundantly clear. So there's no way that this person could say, well, I didn't understand, or you didn't make it clear enough, right? Let's get one more. Okay, wanted to give you more. We have purge, right? This is getting rid of any negativity. Also, with understanding and purge, it's like, look, with the boundary setting, you're telling this person, I'm not about the BS. So don't be bringing this stuff here, because if you bring any type of nonsense, I will purge your ass, meaning that I will kick you to the curb so fast you wouldn't be able to catch up to your ass. Okay? Next, we have abundance. Ties in here. We have abundance twice, so there's a lot of good fortune your way, and you will have greedy individuals trying to get a piece of the pie. We have stillness. So this is speaking on not feeling like you have to let this person in or people in immediately. So take the time to kind of gather your thoughts, to reflect, and to see how you want this to unfold and work for you. And we have time. So stillness and time. Take your time. And bottom of the deck, it says respect of self and others. So make sure that no one steps out of line, and you respect yourself and don't allow people to walk all over you or take advantage of you. You're in control. We have the Emperor here 3 times, but you make sure you set these boundaries. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your